ahead, discounts at Penney's and sticking your neck out later in the show. Welcome to 3 Times Square this Friday from Reuters World Headquarters in New York. Ron Johnson's turnaround plan at Penney not going exactly as planned. The former head of the Apple Store's attempt to wean shoppers off of coupons is still hurting the business in a major way. Our daily digit, minus 26.1%, the decline in quarterly same-store sales at the retailer. The company also posting a quarterly loss. Analysts say Johnson has to be more promotional if he wants to do better over the holidays. He's in the process of turning the stores into a collection of boutiques. Early results have been promising, but the transformations have taken place at too few stores at this point to impact the overall results. JCPenney shares on sale, trading near their 2012 low of 1906 reached in July. Better news over at the Magic Kingdom as Disney's quarterly profit met expectations. Credit more visitors to its theme parks and its sports powerhouse ESPN, which muscled higher rates out of cable operators while cutting marketing costs. The network's advertising income, shaky at most media outlets, fell as well. Operating income at Disney's film studio also down by 32%. Blame the animated film Brave, at least in part, as its box office earnings fell shy of last year's blockbuster Cars 2. Disney shares dropped nearly 5% in the pre-market, trading to $47.36. They're now at about $46.80. Our power player of the day trying to paddle ahead in mobile. It's Priceline CEO Jeff Boyd, the head of the online travel business, engineering a purchase of fellow travel site Kayak. Boyd citing Kayak's leading position in mobile applications as part of the reason for the $1.8 billion deal. Kayak will operate independently. No word on whether it named its own price. The purchase price works out to $40 a share, nearly a 30% premium to its Thursday close. Germany, fearing France, is heading upstream without a paddle. Our Nigel Stevenson joins us from London. Nigel, Greece fears okay, Spain fears okay, France?
This is a new one for you, Lisa. Yes, normally we rather rudely refer to the pigs. Portugal, Italy, Greece and Spain when we're talking about countries in economic trouble. But today our sources tell us exactly that the German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble has asked the so-called wise men of Germany to produce a report on France, such as his concerns about Europe's second largest economy. Lisa?
All right, Nigel, fill us in also about this religious leader over there who's got something of a hidden past.
Yes, Justin Welby was unveiled as the 105th Archbishop of Canterbury today after a meteoric rise through the Church of England's hierarchy. Until 1987, he was an oil executive, first with the French giant Elf Aquitaine and then with Enterprise Oil in London. Welby, who trained as a priest after the death of his infant daughter in a car crash, is likely to come under intense pressure to prevent the Anglican Church tearing itself apart over women bishops and gay rights. His predecessor, Rowan Williams, says he'll need the constitution of an ox and the skin of a rhinoceros, but his experience of tough negotiation and deal-making in the oil business should stand him in good stead. Lisa?
Wow, interesting. Okay, Nigel, thank you so much. And actually, speaking of animals, finally, given our current weather woes here in New York, you might think you'd see animals traveling 2 by 2. Well, not in Australia, where this lone giraffe traveled solo by truck, not ark, to her new home at a Sydney zoo. The giraffe named Kitoto was quite a sight on highways and main streets as she was transported from the Western Plains Zoo to Sydney's Taronga Zoo. The reason for her move? She had outgrown her enclosure and needed more headroom, of course. That's the latest from 3 Times Square this Friday. You can follow us on Twitter at Reuters Insider and check out our Reuters YouTube channel at Reuters.com/ReutersTV. I'm Lisa Bernhard. This is Reuters.